Hey, what's up guys? Back here bringing you another video. This time we got some pyro action here. And yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to talk during that song. That cracked me up. I'm playing on a server, or at least I was, that it's like a pony based, like My Little Pony based server, and it's hilarious actually. I've never actually seen the show, but and server lag for the win. But like you could do commands to do like pony talk and shit, and it was pretty damn funny. So I'm sure you'll get a kick out of that, or pretty much hate it. But after watching my spy commentary videos a few times, I decided to kind of change how I did this. I actually wrote down a list and whatnot, and I was actually pretty damn sick when I was actually doing the spy video. I'm still sick, but I can actually somewhat think now, so that's always a plus. So yeah, getting right into it. Obviously I'm playing Pyro, and this is probably the class that I'm best at. It's odd because it's not my most played, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. But my loadout is, my favorite weapons are the degreaser, the shotgun, executioner, and it's my favorite combo. A lot of people call it, I guess, a noob combo, but not as much as the backburner. I can't play as a backburner Pyro. Yeah, it's a good weapon for those who don't use their air blast a lot, because an air blast costs 50 ammo with backburner, whereas I think it's like 20 with the normal, something like that. But basically you can only get 4, and then you're completely out of ammo and you can't shoot fire anymore at all. But with the degreaser, I'm sure a lot of you know how this works, is that the upside is that it gives you really fast, almost instantaneous weapon switch. The downside is the afterburn is not as good. It's like 25% less, but in my opinion, who cares? It's like, I view it as, if I die and I'm hoping that my afterburn like kills him, then I should have done a better job and killed him while I was still alive, you know. But with the backburner, it's the 100% crit rate if you're exactly behind the person. To the side won't work. But yeah, so I can't really do that. But executioner against burning targets, it always crits, and it's an amazing axe. The postal pummeler, I think it's also another one. It's the exact same stats, but I don't use that one just because, as funny as it is to kill people with a mailbox, it obscures more of the view on screen than the executioner. Before we go on, I just want to say, if you got a healer with you and you're attacked by a pyro, as a pyro, extinguish your medic. Don't be an idiot. I see so many pyros just running around and just holding down that attack button, and it just kind of pisses me off. It's like, I got like, especially playing as medic, it's like, I got 3 people on fire here. Use your right mouse button. Extinguish those bitches, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. And I use the regular shotgun. I can't use the flare gun. I could, but yeah, and that Uber screws me over. I could, it's just, I'm so used to using a shotgun against like other pyros that or as a long range target, that I just can't use the flare gun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the loadout. Playstyle, I'm extremely aggressive with when I play Pyro. Like right here, I just jump right in, trying to hope and kill people. one negative to it, of course, there may be engineer nests. The positive of that is you know exactly where the engineer nests are, and I really like that. I think this is probably my class with the least, like, the less, what am I, yeah, the least, like, time stayed alive. And I love this part right here. I just keep that medic from getting up the stairs and Ubering that dude just by pushing him down the stairs over and over again. And because of it, I pretty much save all of my team. Whereas if I didn't, then they would be all wiped out, including myself. So, yeah, that's another air blast kind of use, I guess. Speaking of air blast, I fucking love the air blast. As here, I'm failing pretty hard. But it, like I said, with the back burner, it gives you such like a high cost for the air blast that it makes it almost unusable. And I use the air blast so much that it's crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, I guess. But so I guess when you're dealing with other pyros, at least how it is for me, is most of you know, I know, that pyros can't be set on fire. You know, they got their big fireman suit or whatever the hell they wear, and they can't be set on fire. And to interrupt myself, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to damage this turret. I know I can't kill it because the medic or the engineers are right there, especially two of them. I don't think there's metal over there, so what I'm trying to do is damage it enough to where they run out of, you know, ammo, and then they can't repair it. And I was hoping my team would go in, but no such luck, so I kind of just hop down and keep going. And tell me how this works. I don't get it. How'd he kill me? I don't get it. But anyway, so pyros, killing them, yeah, you can hold down your fire on them. If they're really close, that's what I do. If they're kind of at a medium range, I pull out my shotgun, which is why I prefer shotgun, because flare gun won't do shit. You see that? I just reflected that rocket. It was a crit rocket, and I hit him for 270 damage, and the only thing I can think of is that Soldier was overhealed, because Soldier has 200 health. That should have killed him. I was so pissed off at that. I was like, yes, somebody take my rage out on him. But yeah, it's crazy. So with heavies, I love fighting heavies as a pyro, because with the Executioner you can just own the shit out of heavies. It's hilarious. And that scout escapes somehow, unfortunately. Like, you just douse him with a bit of flame, and then you just whack the shit out of him with your axe, and generally you'll kill him in 2 hits. I think they're overhealed. I love that. I just air blasted him a bit back into the visual range of the turret, and it just mowed him down. I laughed pretty hard at that. Just waiting for my health to get back up here. But heavies aren't a problem, pretty much at all, for pyros if they have the Executioner. And for some reason this guy didn't want to die, so. For soldiers, the way I pretty much take care of them is I kind of set them on fire, and I don't try to waste all my ammo with my fire, because you need to reflect those rockets, because those rockets hurt as a pyro for some reason. It seems they hurt me a lot more. Maybe not as much as like Scout or Spy, but and I actually timed it. Like I played Soldier for a bit to see how fast the rockets shoot if you hold down the button, and it's about a second in between each one. So if you that's kind of what I do. I time my air blast to be about a second apart in order to have a better chance at reflecting those rockets back at them. Oh, this server, just wow. Some of these posters people put up are hilarious. Yeah. I could have cut this out, but whatever. I wanted more time to talk. I love this picture. I laughed so hard at it. Just fancy table, big bag of dicks. And perfect. Just perfect. And I love how everybody just like crowds around the doors, and then when the 10-second call comes, they just scatter. And I'm checking for stickies here, and I don't see any, so I just head on out. I prefer to go around this way, and I start flaming that guy because I didn't think that it was possible for someone else to get there faster, but I guess Spy is faster than a Pyro. For some reason I forgot about that turret. But dealing with snipers, if you get up close to them, you pretty much kill them. But do your best to avoid, like, I see a few snipers up there. I kind of, contrary to what I just did, don't walk in a straight line because it's really easy. And that was a fail on my part. It's really easy for them to snipe you because you're not the slowest class, but you're pretty slow. And jumping, believe it or not, it doesn't really help. It just kind of makes your it makes your movement a lot more predictable because you're gonna arc pretty much the same way, you know, each time you jump. At least that's what I look for when I play sniper. Playing other classes really helps dealing with them with other classes, if you know what I'm saying. And I love that. I reflected his rocket, and it reflected right back at the scout. Killed him instantly. That's why I love playing the Pyro. Especially, like, I hate soldiers so much. Not as much as Demo Man. I fucking loathe Demo Man with a passion. Like, every single class just seems to be weak to it. Like, all it takes for everybody but like a heavy is like one grenade just hits you and you're dead. And if you're a medic, heal people. Don't just stand there. Like, I could have easily killed him if he had just, you know. Then I realized that he was typing some long thing about some kid being a bitch or some shit. But it's like, if you got time to type a huge long sentence, then you're gonna have time to actually save your teammates as a medic, you know? And I don't worry about the engineer. I take out that teleporter so they can't get here as fast, and luckily that Spy just straight up, like, yeah. I love getting feeds like that. I was so pissed off because I was so close to health. I was like, no, I should have been backpedaling up, but that wouldn't have saved me at all, so. So dealing with engineer nests, get a medic buddy. That's pretty much the only thing, and I tried to knock off the sapper there, but too late. Get a medic buddy and you can just charge in there and just flame everybody, and yeah, that's pretty much the only advice I can give for that. With scouts, they're really fast and they'll try to stay out of your range. Scouts are actually pretty good against Pyros because they're so fast. Aim high with your fire. I guess that's all I can say. But in Demo Man, I guess just reflect those grenades right back at him. It's pretty much the only thing I can think of when I'm playing Pyro to actually kill Demo Man. Like, you need to get really close to him, and if they have their sticky launcher out, that is. Because if you get really close to them, they're not going to want to put stickies on the ground because they'll kill themselves. Here I see this engineer starting to put that, but I can't get to it in time because he's using a gunslinger sentry for some odd reason. A note to all engineers: don't use gunslinger like on these type of maps. It's good for like King of the Hill, I guess, but it's like when you have time to put like a level 3 sentry up, it's gonna help your team out so much more than just doing a gunslinger. And here I try to be cool and taunt kill them, but the dude just spams rockets, and look how much health he had. And when it gets about to this point in the match, when the card is that close, well, one, in TF2, you shouldn't care about your kill-death ratio. It's not like Modern Warfare, and yeah, I should have been paying attention to where I was going. I hop on the cart like a madman when it's this close. Like, even if I move it like 2 inches, I always hop on the cart. And it just seems when it gets that close that the team, it's like, yeah, we got like 7 minutes left, let's just keep killing people. I'm like, no, let's end this so I can like play on defense or some shit. So pretty much the rest of this match is just me just suiciding, trying to get that cart, because I seem to be the only one who cares anymore. But yeah, with the I really like doing these commentaries. I would have done them sooner. Or rather, I would be doing my LPs rather than so many videos like this. But I am still kind of sick. Still kind of hurts to talk a bit. I just had a pretty bad cold. It was just passed around everybody at work. And yeah, see, even now I'm having trouble, you know, putting my thoughts together because I have a headache and everything. But yeah. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, go and get those pyros. And I'm like, yeah, so, oh, they noticed me. I just see all these people with like strange weapons, like, wow, you really spent money to buy keys for crates and whatnot? Come on. Granted, I'm a free-to-play player, but, and I have spent money on this game. Like, I've bought a few hats and whatnot, but I mean, that's just to make the game a little more fun, I guess. But I guess if you want to spend your money on a strange weapon just to see how many kills you get with it, if you play a class a lot, then I guess. But I don't play one class, maybe except for the Scout and Pyro, even though I'm the Scout and the Spy, even though I'm shit at the Scout apparently. I don't play a certain class enough to actually warrant buying any keys and whatnot. And it's still a low chance to get them. It's like, what, $250 for a key? And right here I'm pretty low health, and I want to escape, so I air blast that Pyro away, and that allows me to escape. So I know I've said this a lot, air blast is your friend. Just use it all the time. Like, I almost use it almost as much, if not more, than fire. Well, no, that's not true at all. So that's pretty much going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. So see you then.